Yo, we're live, bro. Let's see what we got today. I don't know. Got my meditation on. We're about to do great things today. For sure. We're ready. All right, here we go. Let's share these screens, brother. Which screen we can this one. I'm not sure if it's NDS. Which one is ready to rock and roll. All right, so we have our pattern showing up. We have our pattern right here. Uh, this one. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me look closely and double check something real quick. What is it? Close on this 30.00, open 30.25. So that is I was looking at this one, but it's down here. So let me reassess real quick and make sure I am looking at what I'm supposed to be looking at. Because right now, uh I saw this one, but I think I think it's lower down now. Let me not overthink it too much, but um, let's see. Let's see. Um, yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna stay with the same, bro. All right. Let's see if this holds. All right. This is based on the 3 minute. We have this high right here, and then we have our pattern that we're only using to get to the market, which is this right here. We have a high, another green candle that's lower than that, and this is a swing high right here. Swing high, and the third candle has to go through. Anytime the third candle goes through and they're all the same color, uh, that's what I use. That's the only thing I'm using to get to these markets. So this high is 83.00. This high is 82.50. So it is in our regimen to take this trade. And if it's not, then we'll gladly reassess after the fact. But we're gonna we're gonna take this trade if it comes back down and gives us an entry to buy. So let's see how they want to play it this morning. So we're gonna sit tight. Tomorrow it's 9:22, and so nothing there. We'll go to the third one real quick. At a glance. It's 15 seconds that I got up here because it's 15 seconds. Although I did use it this morning, uh, which I should be using. This might be going way up. Bro. Let's go 8 a.m. So we're sweeping New York session highs on NQ. We're getting close to New York session. Okay. So let's be aware of that. Where's New York? Um, yeah, NQ has failed to get there. YM is already, I mean, ES has already swept it. And sure, YM swept it. ES swept it. Yeah. All right. So we see if we can see anything. Yeah, no, I already did it. Sweet. Um, we're gonna see if the creator wants to line this up for us, bro. Yeah, that's the only thing that I see as of right now, and that's the only thing that I can use. So we're gonna let that go, and we're gonna roll with what we're watching. 6 minutes. I mean, the 3 minute. I'm sorry, and see if it's going to come back down. Either way, we're waiting for the sequence to happen. And right now, we have nothing because we're waiting for the EMA, and that's all we wait for on these trades is for the EMA to come into our POI. Market's coming in hot. See what they want to do. We're gonna watch these EMAs, bro. We're gonna stay on top of these things today. I got one on the bottom side, like I said, on the 3 minute. If they before they move the market, they're going to give it to us. Whether we're able to catch it or not is another story because sometimes it looks different and it's hard to get into it sometimes. So right now, this is a good sign. Pre-market. This closes under this low right here. I'll take notice of that, but not necessarily an entry. So let's see what an entry would be off the 1 minute if they do use it. Green. So we would need a sweep above the 926 candle in order to make this work. Currently, currently, um, YM is going above it. I think I need to wait for these lines as part of the strategy, though. Although I do see these freaking working all the time. The risk is the same, but it's market open, and we're not going to do anything crazy. We got a bell coming over, so let's see what they want to do. See how they want to give it to us, brother. The ES just gave us 3 candle pattern in 1 minute. See how it closes. I'd rather use that any day of the week. See how they want to do it. Hopefully they drop it all the way down to our POI. That'd be freaking helpful. Let's see what they got for us. It should keep falling. Man. Let's see what they're gonna do. You gotta have a sweep of liquidity before we do anything. YM is going down, which means YM is closest hell to our POI. Where's YM? Let's share let's show YM quick. POI right here on the bottom. This line right here is the same on all assets on the 3 minute. So YM is close to it. So what we would need to see in order to take buys on YM is we're going to need for a closure to come under this red candle that this line is on. We'll close it under there. I would rather have a close under there. Or a sweep with a wick. The body can close under there. I just need ES and or NQ to fail. So that's all I can wait for with that. But YM is getting really, really freaking close. So let's see how they want to play it. This is going to be really strange, too. Like, let's see how they want to do it. YM is coming in close to the POI. Maybe at some point I'll start using YM to trade on at some point. As of right now, what's working is working. So I'm going to leave that one. Do we have closure on there? We got to have a gap down. So the close of the 827 candle is 467. The close of this red candle is 465. So it did close below. but we don't have a gap down. So we need a green candle to well, we need a candle to gap down to leave an imbalance and then close the imbalance immediately. So right now we have not gotten that yet, and I will wait for that on YM before I can take a buy on NQ. And we're gonna place that stop loss accordingly and see how they want to do it, because they could literally drop it down from the 1 minute and blow through the whole entire bottom. So, but I'm gonna trade the system because it should give us some kind of a bounce, even if it's short lived. It should give us some kind of a further bounce. So, uh, yeah, I got nothing on the 1 minute. I'm looking at the 1 minute still currently as well. So, uh, but yeah, I haven't gotten that back. So, and I'm cool with not taking any trade on it. So that's cool. Run pulled up another frame over here. So I'm eyeballing that. We're gonna watch it very, very closely. So, I would like for YM to sweep all these freedom levels, but I mean, it doesn't really matter what I like. But, we're still waiting for that gap down. We already got to close below, so all I'm waiting for is a gap down. I don't even care about any of those other candles. I'm only looking specifically at these two candles, and every candle subsequently after. Uh, see how they want to observe this shit, bro. You're watching the one. I'm saying nothing. Let me check the one. Real quick. They have nothing as well. So I'm still on this 3 minute, because this is what's very important. What's very important is this 3 minute right here. They created a swing low at our point of interest, and it's on our EMA. So we definitely need to watch. Be careful. Hopefully this candle doesn't close with a imbalance going through this slow right here. But it's got to do it on this candle. It can't be more than 3 candles. It has to be 3 candles exactly. So NQ is on its way back down here. It has not made it down there yet. Uh, yes. NQ is on its way back down there. It's kind of close. Yes, it's far away. Let me show that real quick. Very important level here. We also have new Shida. Um, They want to range just spits out until this afternoon. I mean, they still should give us something this morning prior to still have a pretty good lesson. So, let's see. POI's in place. So if they want to give us anything, YM is already there. Let's go back to that one because since we'll see what's about to happen with YM. This POI is this camera right here. This is the most important camera on the screen. State 27 camera. It just got swept on YM. So, what we're looking for is a volume imbalance under this low here at 30. Any kind of volume imbalance. And we need to get displaced back through immediately. Like it needs to gap down with a fair value gap or overlap, whatever the case may be. And it needs to close immediately back above. That would constitute an immediate entry for buys based on the strategy. So, and Q is coming in hot. We are now coming into a macro. We still have another 2 minutes on it based on my time. 9:42 is when I start the macro time for me. To 10:17. Now NQ is getting below it. So with that being said, we still have lows. We got lows down here. Golly, I don't want to see anything on it. It really don't matter. As long as ES fails to break this same candle, let me switch over to ES real quick. As long as ES fails to break that line that is on the chart, which is the same line that's on NQ, it's still good. It doesn't matter how far NQ goes. It doesn't matter how far YM goes either. So as long as we get a gap down on YM, we're still taking buys. NQ can go through it, and if NQ gives us a gap down and close back above, we'll take the buys. So very cool. Very cool. Let's see how you're going to play it. Is that a closure on ES? Big 27 calendar. Open is 72.50. Close 72.25. Yeah, it's below, bro. But we got to have a gap down in order to take buys. So it is a go on either one. So NQ and YM must have a gap down. And if they don't, I can only use this volume imbalance right here. This is a close of 73.75. Its open is 73.25. I can't enter this trade until it gets back here. If it doesn't gap down, if it closes below above this volume down, then I can enter. But the stop loss is going to be fucking astronomical. I mean, but that's a trade I'm willing to take if it goes all the way back up. So 725 open 1150. Yeah, I think I'm going to pull this trigger here, bro. If it closes above. We may have to close up. Yeah, I think I'm going to pull it, man. Let me see. Amen. It has to close though. I have to wait for this close to do take this trade. This green candle, it didn't close above, but I can't take it. I don't think it's going to close above. And hopefully it's not too far down. It is what it is. We're still in this market, but I want to have this gap down, and I gotta have this gap down. And I'm going to stick to the plan. The plan is to wait for the gap down because the gap down is where it's at. We do have a lot of time in this macro right now, so it's not like I'm in a rush to do anything. The more I'm in a rush, the more I do some dumb stuff on the charts. So I'm not trying to do anything to give these people any funds necessarily. But if this candle closes, we do have action. Start loss will have to go below them for it too low and we'll take it up. But it hasn't closed above. There's volume imbalance right here. So the close of this candle is 11.25. Opening of this candle is 11.50. I need a gap down here. I mean, hopefully it doesn't close this one. If it closes up, I'm going to take the trade. But I'd rather have the gap down for. It never did it on YM. So let's see how they want to play it, dude. I got nothing on it. Wait for this gap down. Wait for the gap down, bro. There we go. That's good. That's a little bit better. That ain't what we want per se, but we wanted to go down there. That's for sure. So what we got down first though, this one gapped up. So the close of the 945 candle is 82.50. The open is 83.75 on the 48 candle. So as long as ES doesn't come down, we're gonna break all these down. It didn't come down, but goddamn, now we have the pattern forming to the bottom side. So let's be careful and let's watch. That's a huge candle, bro. I just say I want to speak these lows down. So these or these right here. ES is not anywhere near it. So that is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. You're saying something. What was this? We didn't get the gap down yet. So choose this one. See what you want to do. We're waiting for this gap. Right now, NQ is the only one that I wanted to do it on. Uh, YM is nowhere near gap down. He might be up to the bottom, right? Let's see. It gap down. It did not gap down again, bro. We don't have a gap down. Just gotta leave a gap going to close. So this closure, I need the open to open below the closure of this gap. So we don't have anything yet. It's still early in the macro. Still early in the macro. So Feel like still like shift it to the 645, 14, 645, goes 615, 615, goes 667, 668, so here, so make sure you watch it, make sure you watch it. Feel like so you have these buys, they're doing some crazy shit, and currently, so swaps, swaps very carefully. Have a gap down. Six. Why? ES is split this level. And wait for a gap down. Q right now. YM is taking off to the top side. So they never gave us a gap down on the bottom. But it does have a volume balance up high that I could potentially use, but I do not want to take it. So I'm not going to trade that. You don't have to leave it out. I'm looking for the volume balance to happen over here. I mean, Q. I need to gap down. Like the next candle and it goes up and needs to gap down. You're going to give it to you. Good griefs. I think they're really good. You don't have to get one more sweep though. I can't do anything to you. I don't see anything so remotely close to what I need. But they're setting up already. I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm watching. Got nothing. Can't take anything. Shit, sales on the table for sure. I'm trying to take the fucking sales, bro. I could. Just based on this fucking 30 cent. This should come back down right now. Yeah, I'm taking it on 36. It should come back down. We gotta wait for this next hour, but it should come back down. Let's look at it on that one. Just a little bit, not too far, at least. I'm already bullish, so it should come back down. Yeah, there you go. See what I'm talking about? We can move this for the thing. It should be going back up, though. This should be a sweep of liquidity right here. I want that gap down. It's 3 minutes though, bro. I don't want this fucker. I could go from right here. The way I can take it from right here is if it closes above this high right here, 955. But as of right now, I need to keep the gap down on the 3 minutes. We're gonna wait for it. It has changed the state of delivery on the 1 minute based on the previous 90-second low. So it might go from here, but I'm not that confident it will. If it, like I said, it has closed above that high that I pointed out. She said that 955 high. So we'll go above 955. I'll enter this fair buy. But I don't have to do it. Let's go to no, okay. Now it's doing what I need to do. So we need to gap down like the next candle. I needed to make a clear fair value gap going down past the close of this right here, and then and close that together. Shit, good dude. Let's see. Let's see the gap down. I can't fuck it, dude. I gotta have every parameter. I gotta have it. I can't fucking not do it unless it closes back above certain lows. Then I'll take it. But until that, it's not giving me none of them. So this this high right here. If it closes above this high right here, then I'm in no matter what. But as of right now, I can't do anything until it closes above this high, 955. So don't wait for this next 3 minute candle because this is what we were basing on over time in the first place. Let's see if we got the direction right. Either way, the stop loss is going to be shallow. So let's see if they're going to let us run. It didn't get us down, bro. It did not get us down. And we still have plenty of time in this market, though, so I'm not really not in a rush. So watching the we're, I think we're about the way. Still need to gap down before I do anything. I think fucking 1033 minutes unless I get gap. We got a low, a high, a low, a low. As it goes about just it's 55, 954 candidate. I'll have to pull the trigger for the stop loss. And this is based on the 3 minute. So I really don't want to take it out to 3 minute like that because my stop loss would have to go definitely below this low to be more safe right here. And it's still shallow based on your time frame that I'm trading. But yeah, they might be like over here, dude. See, I can't pull the trigger unless they give me. Bro. Right now, all signs is still pointing fucking down because they have not given me a gap right here between these two candles. So we're gonna wait and see. We're gonna wait and see. We still have plenty of time in the macro. Macro ends at 10:17 for me. Before they drop it down one more time for 10:30. Talking about well, they gave us the pattern for the downside on the 3 minute, but there's a big but. Uh, can't pull my trigger. Yep. 75% further. Top side. You don't have a gap up on ES to take it down, so can't put it in that direction either because it would be this candle is 48 candle. You can't really speak candle. You need to a gap up and close below. So let's see what this next candle does on the 3 minute. I got us stepping down to take it up to the bottom top side. Gap down, close, 44.75, open. We did gap down, bro. We did gap down. Let's pay attention. Just gotta goddamn close on the 3 minute though, bro. You know, wick on the bottom. Gold kind of thing. Um, I gotta wait, bro. I wait. We got first kid drop the lead. We still got another 2 candles that I can use. See how we want to play it. Jesus Christ. They might be fucking want to do shit. I never got a gap up there, so I'm fine with any gap up on the never happened. Yeah, there ain't nothing I can do about that. We do have a gap down on the one here. As low as a 10, 11 candle. If the 10, 12 low opens up, gaps down, closes above this volume balance here, close 14. Okay. It gap down. Yeah, it gap down. So if it closes above this volume balance here, and I go, this one right here is acceptable as well. But I'm gonna really make sure it gets there. But I'm not, dude. You really know what I'm waiting. I think this is it, though. See, don't make that down. Goes above this volume balance, but he says it'll go definitely. As low as 10, 12, 10, 12 volts. It closes above this volume balance, so yeah, I'm gonna do. Hopefully, it doesn't shoot a big ass green candle. That's the one we work for right there. Put it back. We got the gap down in the 3 minute. It's up here. And right here. Both of them. Those 91.75. Both of them is 91.25. So let's watch this one real quick so we can get a better picture. Closure above is immediate. Yeah. Let's figure out here. The volume is out. That little baby. They close above that. Finish it back. See if they want to give it to us, bro. We can only have ideas to close below our notice. So, and Q has and Y has as well. So, yeah, we're not freaking Q, man. You're gonna be patient. I'm fucking. No, I want the best interest. I know the strategy works. I know the strategy works. Please. 8250. Okay. 225. We got any volume dots. We got this one. 16 can do another one. Not for me. I'm not gonna accept it. So you gotta speak if it does. We close it for the other. I'm taking that. Stop loss of that words. What did it be like? What was something? You're so $14 for in the live attempt. Uh, props on the account. And like what we should do it though. I'm not $53 in the book, so let's see if they're gonna fucking let us go. Stop loss has to stay where it is for the next 30 minutes. Good drop to these over one more time. This low right here is 1015, which is really not what I'm looking for ideally. I don't want to low to be 1015. I really don't want to be 1015 at all. Don't make me ask it. This would be a problem here. But let me see some 1014 because that's 5 plus 6, 11, 2. 2 is a good stay with that. Let's see how this play. I'm with this trade, so it is what it is. We did get the gap done. Those both two fair value gaps, two volume imbalances. So everything points up. We got down right here, which is where our narrative was. We got down between this candle. This candle's close is 82.50. This candle open is 82.25. So it gapped down below this close, closed above this volume imbalance. This is a volume balance as well. This one, this candle, these two red candles. This close is 75. This open is 25. So there's slight quarter tick imbalance. And it closed above this one as well. So it closed above 1, 2, 3 volume imbalances. Just all signs point up. You may get one more sweep of the low, but all signs are pointing up. So make sure your stop losses placed accordingly. And I was pretty deep in profit on the prop firm account. Let me switch over to the break. Back. It's okay. Stop losses below the stuff. I got one more sweep of the happen. I don't want it to happen, but whatever. What can you do? Let me just go right here. I don't want to do it too far. I mean, it should be going through, but let's see what happens too. Usually we have two sweeps, two S&Ts. So let's see what happens. I'm going to close it back above this high right here and stop to the races. Close it above the 1017. I'm micromanaging this thing. I don't want to do too much, but do I am. And it was a perfect execution. I went straight into fucking profit on this one. So you're not gonna beat this with a fucking back. They came up and put him back and put us on a little bit of drawdown right here. But it wasn't fucking much. It was like maybe like $12, dude. And honestly, I could have trailed over here, but the strategy right now calls for me to hold this trade for the next fucking 30. And I don't have a choice. I have to follow the strategy. It takes me out there clearly. So, they may come back and sweep this low right here, just because this low is not a prime number. All lows and all highs are prime numbers in love. And if they're not, they're going to come back and sweep it. This is why my low is my stop loss is a little bit low. So I'm expecting the 1023 candle to come sweep this. Hopefully this doesn't drop out of the freaking bottom. It is what it is, but I would expect the 1023 candle to come sweep that low right there. And yes, it's that specific 1023 candle. So we're gonna hold it this and put it right there where it does. Hopefully they don't dig too fucking deep. That's a lot. It is what it is. I took it on the live account as well. So it's 1022 candle. That can be a low. When I say it's on a prime number, lows and highs are on prime number. Swing lows, swing highs, swing lows and swing highs are on a prime number. It can be one off, up or down, not two, one off. So 23 is prime number, so it can be 22 or 24. It could sweep it at 29 as well. But I'm hoping it doesn't. But the entry was all parameters lined up to go. except for the prime number. But I can make an exception for the prime number, uh, only because I can account for one more sweep based on where I put my stop. So hopefully I didn't put it too shallow because it could, like I said, it could sweep one more time. Right here, it's coming down right now. It's right here, 1025 candle. So I'm expecting the 1029 candle to sweep this low, possibly. I don't want it to per se, but something. Like I said, 1015 cannot stay here as a prime number, and I already know that they don't lose. I mean, this is not a prime number. Prime numbers have to be on a low. 15 is not a prime based on this strategy. See how you want to play it, bro. See how you want to fucking play it. I would like for him to take off now and then come back down later this afternoon for FOMC. But that'd be freaking awesome. It's going. This was the perfect entry. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. We got a little bit of drawdown. Is different about it is because this thing does not have a bottom lip right here. Uh, not necessarily needs it, but uh, this is a perfect trade. Dude. I don't want to trade it too close, and I did what I wasn't supposed to do. I moved my stop loss to it. So I'm gonna trail this out, dude, and get up out of this thing because I already fucking damn near do this account. I just want to make good trades and scale pretty good. They figure it out. They figure it out. Okay, I got out on that, and I'm content with that, dude. Yeah, like I said, the account was almost fucking blown. So I'm in on my live account still. In my live account still. Let's see. I had two contracts on it really, but that shit felt kind of heavy. So uh, let's just leave it where it is and watch the rest of it. If it comes back down and gives us another sweep, that'd be freaking awesome. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna sit back and watch it. This trade was perfect, and if they go on me, all it's gonna do is build more confidence based on what I already know. I'm good with it. I know I should have. Deep down internally, it's telling me I should have held it, because it is still moving up with no wicks on the bottom. And the strategist told me that you don't require wicks for the strategy. You can leave them all day long, and it will leave them like on the very bottom. So uh, I would love to see another sweep. That'd be freaking awesome. So uh, let's see if they want to get into this. Let me take the 6 minute real quick. That's a good trade. Yeah, I got nothing on the 6 minute. Door. Yeah, they might keep it. I think we called it perfectly. We called it perfectly based on the 3 minute left. Right, that low right there. Well, that line, that's like truck right here. It gave us everything we need. All we were just waiting for the gap down. It's kind of go. I'm not gonna trade anymore today because I saw this one pretty fucking clear. Like I said, I want them to come back and give us another sweep up, but if they don't, I'm fine with that. And I did put my assessment based on the 3 minutes, and it was pretty fucking good. So let's let it roll with that, and let's go on about our business, man. I'm done. Oh yeah, I'm done for the day. And let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yeah, I'm not gonna whine about it, complain about it. The trade was perfect, and it was probably one of the best trades I've executed ever. And let's watch it on. Let's watch it on the 1 minute, dude. Let's watch it on the 1 minute. We got in based on the 3 minute, but look what happened, bro. We got in on the closure of this candle right here. It had a little drop, a little drop. Fucking find it tip out. The strategy requires me to hold this chip right here for at least 45 minutes before I make any moves, and I did not follow my fucking strategy. It's crazy. 45 minutes. I got scared. I got out. So I'm gonna journal that in my book. 819. 819. Fear to hold trade still needs work. A lot of work. They had beaten me down so bad on these accounts. But it done fucking instills a whole bunch of fear in me, bro. Trade was perfect. Perfect instinct. Immaculate. Thank you, Father. And you want to be disciplined not to walk away. So I hope you got some value out of it. And based on how we got into the trade, this is how we got into the trades for the buys this morning. And this should go up all day long. Based on this candle right here. This is what we look for every day. We look for this right here, this sequence. This one and only sequence. Right here. Swing high. All green candles going through. But it has to be 3 candles. It can only happen in 3 candles. It can't be 4 candles. It can't be 1, 2, 3. I mean, it can't be 1, 2, a third candle right here, and then a 4th candle to go through this high. It has to be 3 and 3 only, and they all have to be the same colors. At that point in time, we look for our precision swing point. Our precision swing point is if you don't know what a precision swing point is, do your own homework. Here's our precision swing point right here, 827. Red candle, green candle. That's all you really need to know. Precision swing point, opposite color candles on the chart. But it has to happen after you get this closure. So you have to find it after you get the closure through. So it closed, and sometimes it's this candle, sometimes it's this candle, sometimes this candle, sometimes it's like 4 or 5 candles back. So the strategy is a little different, but it works. And I took it from all ICT shit and all traders who've learned from ICT, and I kind of built my own strategy out of it. So it works. It works. So let's call it for the day. Let me tell you how I got into it. I mean, this was the point of interest, of course. ES did not go below it, as we can see on the chart. ES. See, this is the same line. This is the exact same line and the exact same candle. Look at where my mouse is. The red candle, green candle. That same line right there. Same candle. ES did not sweep it. NQ and YM did sweep it. And all we look for is a gap down on the change of state of delivery. A gap down is here. Here's our gap down. This is how we got to the trade. The lowest candle it must gap down or you have no trade. It must gap down. The lowest two candles, the close of this candle and the open of this candle, it opened up below the close of this candle and then closed up above the volume imbalance that it created here and the volume imbalance that it created here. Volume imbalance it created here. It closed past 3 volume imbalances in one candle after it gapped down. That is your cue to get in the trade. I got in at the closure based on a lower time frame, which was the 1 minute. But I knew what I was looking for. I saw the gap down on the 3 minute. I went to the 1 minute and found out where the gap down was, and I got in based on the 1 minute chart. So the most I had the drawdown was very minimal. I went in the drawdown maybe about no more than $15. No more than $15 in the trade. And this should keep going for a while. I did not follow all of my parameters. My last parameter, to be exact, my last parameter is to hold trades for a certain duration of time. So on the 1 minute, if I take a trade, I have to hold the trade for at least 30 minutes, at least 20 to 30 minutes. If I take the trade on a 3 minute, I have to hold the trade for at least 45 minutes to an hour, which I did not do. I should have been holding this trade. I got scared because of the candles. The wicks were not on the 1 minute chart. The 1 minute chart threw me out. So I did something based on the 1 minute that I should have been gauging off the 3 minute because I gauged off the 3 minute first place. See this wick right? This candle right here? It has no bottom wick on it. Sometimes that kind of throws me off. And I get that scary mentality from one of my mentors that I learned from. He said all candles have top and bottom wicks. And that was based on his strategy. That he doesn't trade it without bottom wicks, top wicks. So I got to disincorporate not having a bottom wick on my strategy because as you see, this strategy fucking works. This is a huge run. I got out right here with about 70, 80 bucks. And it's still good. So, but it was a good trade. And we're going to wake up and we're going to do it again tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day. Peace and blessings. And yeah.